So the organization I chose is UMHB Athletics. They are a Division III NCAA nonprofit athletic department that operates in the American Southwest Conference. And the reason why I chose them is because I've got the opportunity to work in their athletic department for the last 2 years at UMHB as a student worker. And so I wanted to give back to the organization that's been a part of me and meant so much to me.
Well, I think we have great support from the student body at UMHB already, but if we could get more support from the student body, I think the student athletes just feed off the excitement and the enthusiasm from a large crowd, especially if they're into the game, they're vocal, they're making a lot of noise, they're cheering at all the right times, they're making it difficult on our opponent. That can't help but fire up a team and help them want to win even more and impress the student body who came out to support them. And our student athletes work so hard and put in so much time, and they're such a great product that they're putting on the field, they're putting on the court, they're putting out on the course, that it's worth coming out to see, and people are going to have a great time if they come to the game. And I think the crowd will feed off that as well. The more enthusiasm, the more excitement, the more fun they're going to have in an athletic event. So I think it's great that we're trying to get more student support at our at-home athletic events. And certainly I think it benefits the team, it benefits the school, and it benefits the atmosphere and the product that's going on the field of competition.
The atmosphere of a soccer game, of any sporting event, is so important for us to have a crowd. When you have, whether it be outside of UMHB population or students currently here to come and support, yell, cheer, it creates the atmosphere, and I think it gives us a distinct advantage over our opponent. We travel a lot of places that don't have good followings, and in fact, we sometimes have more fans than the home team. So when when teams are coming into our home and there's a big crowd and it's loud and there's energy, I feel that the players feed off that. It's an exciting place to cheer. It's also an exciting place to play. And our players, I know they love being supported by the community, but it just gives them the extra energy they need to compete and win that game. And when you win in front of those guys, it's a lot of fun.
It's a big deal when you have a large crowd around you screaming, chanting your name, chanting for your team to perform well. My freshman year, I went to a tiny school, a tiny D2 school, and the turnout of fans was very low every game. And to not have support from your friends and from your family and people who really support you can really affect the way you play. And having a lot of people like we have at UMHB, when they come out and support, it really gets your blood flowing and gets your adrenaline going. You want to perform for them. It gives them something to talk about. It gives you an opportunity to not only perform for your school, but to perform for your team. And that's a huge deal. We love to have fans out, and we love to perform for
having
them.
fans at our basketball games really helps us. We feed off of them, the screaming and the yelling and the cheering, especially when it's like down to the wire. When we need them, they're always there, especially, to distract the other team at free throws or just little things like that. We really appreciate.
Having a huge fan base is just something that allows the team to get a lot of momentum, because as the baseball game goes on, momentum shifts from one team to another, and just having that home field advantage that you should have at your own stadium really helps whenever we make a big play in the field or have a huge inning at the plate. It just helps us a lot whenever we have fans cheering for us, and just knowing that we've got people behind our backs. It's really a big deal to us, and you can tell a difference when you're at home and on the road. And here at UMHB, we've done just a great job of being able to get our student base out there and cheering for us, and it really just gets us going and allowing us to keep having the momentum that we need. So.
I really enjoy going to UMHB sporting events, and I pretty much go to a lot of sporting events, and I like going because I know a lot of the players because we go to a smaller school, and so it's really fun to go and cheer on people that I know and my friends. And I really like the atmosphere that UMHB sports provide, and that all my friends are there, and I really love cheering on people that I have
The
met.
great thing about Cru Athletics and Cru Sports is that admission to all games is free. And so I'm going to be out there in the fall on Saturday going to all the games in the super nice Crusader Stadium. It's one of the coolest things, getting to do the song and dance that we do right before kickoff. That's why you got to come
I like
to
going
the
to
games.
sporting events because one of my best friends plays for the volleyball team, and it's cool to see her be able to put her talents into action. Within our classrooms, we have a lot of football players, so being able to see them in the classroom and on the field, knowing who they are and their names, and being able to cheer them on, as well as cheering with my friends. And just
One
the
thing I
atmosphere
love
of it.
about athletic events is just coming out here being able to support the school that I love so much.
Now you've heard from the coaches, the players, and the fans, and we want you to come out and support the Crew on the weekends.